Welcome everyone, my name is Eltimar and we're going to be beginning a Let's Play of the Temple of Elemental Evil. This is a game that's been requested quite a few times on my channel, and I never got around to it until now. It is a 3rd edition game, I've never played it, I have no idea what it's about, and I have no idea how to play it properly. I do know that the Circle of 8 mod pack was highly recommended, so I put that on as well, so that the game will run more smoothly. I also built characters and equipped them, although I was looking at my characters earlier, and I think one of my weapons vanished, so we're going to have to buy a new longsword for our cleric. We're going to quickly go through our characters. This is the sort of starting... I'm not sure if this is the Circle of 8 mod pack start, or if this is the actual game start pack, or start area, but anyways, it's like a little shop where you can go and buy things. We're going to go pick up a longsword for our cleric, because I don't know why, but ours vanished, literally into thin air, so let's go pick that up. We have a bunch of platinum and stuff like that. But long story short, our cleric definitely needs... Oops, I should have maybe, given her the longsword. Needs her weapon. Alright, so let's go through our characters really quickly and then we'll get out into the game world. Our main character slash tankiest character is going to be a sword and board fighter using bastard swords. He's a level 1 fighter, chaotic good, human. He's got 18 in strength, 15 dexterity, 17 constitution, 10 intelligence, 11 wisdom, and 14 charisma. He's not very good at skills. I think he's only good at bluff and maybe intimidate. Yep, that does appear to be what he's good at. He has the weapon-focused bastard sword, the exotic weapon proficiency for bastard swords, as well as power attack for his starting beats, and he has no magic to speak of, so that's not really anything he needs to concern himself with. Our next character on the list is our barbarian. He's got great axes, and he's got a 19 strength, 15 dexterity, 16 constitution, 9 intelligence, 10 wisdom, and 11 charisma. He also has weapon focus. Great axes was his feat for his beginning level. So yeah, he's also apparently using a buckler in addition to his great axe. I don't know how that exactly works, but it does. Also, I think I gave him the wrong armor. He's supposed to be wearing barbarian leather. Not that I think it makes any difference, except for the AC dex bonus is 1 higher on barbarian armor as opposed to hide armor. It doesn't really make that much of a difference though, to be honest. Alright, this is our cleric. That's who we bought the longsword for. She is a cleric of Ronald Rynnwrathi, who is the primary elven deity. He is the leader of the elven pantheon. This game has a lot of the gods from, I want to say it's Greyhawk. It's been a long time since I played sort of like the extended Planescape worlds, like there's Greyhawk and Eberron and Kryn and that kind of thing. I think Corellin, though, is in Forgotten Realms, but a lot of the gods aren't. Like, Cord isn't. Cord's, I think, a Greyhawk god. And Groomsh is definitely in Forgotten Realms, or Faerun. So is Corellin. Oladamara, though, I think is also Greyhawk only. And Bakab, I think, is also Greyhawk. And also a little bit of, I want to say 4th edition D&D, which is weird, because they brought in a whole bunch of different gods. Anyways, that's not important. Our important things are, she's a cleric. She uses weapon proficiency longsword so that she can hit things, weapon focus longsword as well. She has the ability to use longswords because she worships Ronald Rynnwrathi. So yeah, that's pretty good. She's also, I believe, war and protection domains. Yeah, something along those lines. Anyways, so this is our rogue. Our next character he's our skill guy. He's got lots of skills in many different things. He also has mostly bows is what he's going to be using. He has weapon proficiencies. Oh, simple weapon proficiency. Oh, does that mean the longbows? I should get him a longbow if he can. He totally can use longbows. Okay, hang on. We gotta go fix this slight problem. Wrong character. I bought him a short bow because I wasn't paying attention. And I was like, you can definitely use short bows. They're expensive, damn. But they do significantly more damage, so he's got +4 to hit, and he still has +4 to hit. Perfect. We'll get rid of some of these other items later, but they're not super important right now. Anyways, he's got lots and lots of skills. He's our skill person. He's like lockpicking and stuff like that. I think I gave him point blank shot for his feat, because I want him to have rapid fire, which comes next level, or next feat level, whatever that is. And then our final character is going to be a wizard. Straight up wizard. Nothing really exciting or weird about that. 60 intelligence. We didn't get as good of a roll with her, unfortunately. Like, we have 19 dex with him. and only 60 intelligence with her, but we can get that leveled up a little bit as we go through the game. So yeah, that's going to be our group. It's going to be interesting. I've never played this, so yeah. Let's begin adventuring and see what happens. Also, just for the record,
10 years ago, in the year 569, the dark forces of the Temple of Elemental Evil rose up to face the united armies of Voluna and Furyandi. At Emrady Meadows, the tide of evil was opposed by the forces of good. The northern armies fought bravely under the direction of the valiant Prince Thrommel. But the forces of evil seemed too great. When at last it seemed that evil would triumph, that the demoness Zugtmoy would destroy the armies of good, a new hope arrived. The Circle of Eight. Zugtmoy was trapped in the dungeons beneath the Temple of Elemental Evil. Left inside the temple dungeons, she gathers her strength and secretly plans a return to power for vengeance.
okay. Oh.
The High Elf nobles of Selene have convened an emergency council. Concerned and offering your help, you attend the council meeting.
Greetings. I thank you for attending our council on such short notice.
Okay, so quick couple things before we get really started into this. You'll notice the videos will be a little bit blurry. They default back to their base resolution, which I think is like 240 by 480 or something like that. Some ridiculously low resolution. Anyways, so I'm going to try and I'm going to blow them up so that they're full-ish screen. You'll notice that even our current game isn't full screen technically because the maximum resolution I believe is like 1650 by 940 or 900 or something like that. So it doesn't actually fit in the same ratio as modern monitors because it's an older game. That's the way it is. So you'll notice that the videos are a little bit blurry. Also, that one video was extremely quiet, and while the other one was perfectly normal, so it's very strange. There's just going to be some sound problems probably throughout the game. I'm guessing their sound balancing team didn't do a wonderful job, but that's okay. Yeah, I know Will Tips, thank you. I know how to play 3rd edition. Can I not? I can't actually click on that because I have to do this first. Greetings, Eltimar. I thank you for attending our council on such short notice. I came as quickly as I could, my lord. Your message seemed urgent. What's the matter?
2 of our nobles have been kidnapped. Countess Talahi and her consort, Sir Juffa, are the victims of this terrible deed.
By the gods, no. Who has done this?
We have several leads on who may be responsible, and we're trying to follow them all. We would like you to investigate the small human village of Hamlet.
Yes, my lord. At once.
There, seek out our elf friend called Black Jay. He may be able to provide you with further guidance.
I will speak to Black Jay on my arrival in Hamlet, my lord.
Go at best speed, and may Coralon Lorathian protect you.
May he protect us all, my lord, and do not fear. I will find Countess Talahi and Sir Juffer, and bring them safely home.
On the trail of the kidnapped elven princess Talahi, you arrive in Hamlet looking for Black Jay, who may have more information.
Why are the cutscenes so quiet, but the videos are so loud? I'm gonna have to figure this out. This is gonna take a lot of post-production. You are now entering the village of Hamlet. The small crossroads community is a completely unknown quantity. What is here? Who will be encountered? Where should you go? These are among your first explorations and encounters, so chance may dictate as much as intelligence. Will outsiders be shunned? Are folk here bumpkins, easily duped? Does a curse lay upon those who dare venture into these lands? The dusty, rutted road is lined with closely grown hedges of brambles and shrubs. Here and there it cuts through a copse or crosses a rivulet. To either hand, meadow and forest have given way to field and orchard. A small herd of kine Hickory is nearby, and a distant hill is dotted with wand stone chimneys with thin plumes of blue smoke rising from them. A road angles west into the hill country, and to either side of the road ahead are barns and buildings. Hamlet at last. Okay, tip of the day. Go away. Alright, so we are in a little town here. We can see that there are doors to enter. I'm glad that they added... I don't know if that's part of the Circle of 8 thing, or if that's just the way the game was initially, but that's a nice touch. It shows you where you can enter. Looks like... Let's just glance around the town at what we can see. So there's a house, some sort of storage area, a barn, another house, possibly like a tavern or an inn, maybe. Probably a tavern. What is that giant picture in the middle? That's definitely the tavern or the inn, and that's probably like their sign of some sort. There's definitely a blacksmith type area here. A longhouse of some sort, maybe like a guild hall or something. Normal house, normal house, normal house. Also, so if you hit the arrows, it moves, right? Because the camera's kept bound to your keys. But if you hold it too long, it like builds up momentum and then doesn't stop. It's weird. More houses up here. Lots of houses. So this is gonna be a fairly... Why is it so laggy when I'm... Like, look at that. That is some serious shoppiness. I don't think there's anything I can do about that, though. So, let's just move in. We'll just very carefully... Maybe it's because I was too far away from my group members. I don't know. Doesn't matter. We'll figure this out. Let's start with house number 1. We're going to use our rogue to talk to people because he is the only one good at that. What do you want? Nice to meet you. I'm Edgar Corhall. Well met, sir. The name's Percy. Tending the field is rough work, but it has its rewards. I can see that. You have a nice farm here and a nice family. It's not perfect, though. My brother Fillikin's using up more than his fill of our shared barn. It's turned into a real feud. Teach his own, I always say. If he could take it from you, it's it. Well, no. I don't want to. Yeah, sure, why not? We have a much more peaceful look on life around these parts. It might do you some good too. Take a walk down to Jeru in the Grove. He can help you find your inner peace. Thanks for the advice. So we can't deal with that problem. Apparently, we don't care enough about their little feud. Let's go. Oh my god, there's a whole family up here. There's a boy, a boy, a boy, and a boy. None of them are named, so I'm going to guess they're not particularly important.
No problem.
Let's move on. Maybe we can go find this other dude and kill him. Maybe we shouldn't kill him. That's not really our job. We're not bad people.
Me go.
House number 2 has... there's like a bunch of people in there. Let's go rogue this up. Who are you people? Yes, what is it? I wish I could zoom in so I could see who I'm trying to talk to. I can't see past you now. Boy, girl, maybe the wife. What can I do for you? So they don't really want to talk to us, I guess.
No problem.
I wonder if we can loot this stuff.
Are you some sort of adventurer?
Yes, I am.
Are you here to find treasure? Oh, you must be here to kill monsters. Tell me!
Both. Yes, I'm here to find treasure. You can help me by answering some questions.
I can try. I know a lot for my age. Ask me, you'll see. I'm smart.
What's your name?
My name is Kent. I'm 8. I live here with my grandma and all my brothers and sisters.
Nice to meet you, Kent. My name is Edgar Corhall.
Gosh, this has been the greatest day ever. I met a real live adventurer. I can't wait to tell my sisters. Anything else I can tell you?
What can you tell me about Hamlet?
I've lived in Hamlet my whole life. I'm not allowed away from the yard much. You should look for one of the badgers. They guard the town and know where everything is better than me.
Do you know where Black Jay lives?
I heard of him. My grandma says he's grumpy, but I don't know where he lives. You should ask the badgers. The badgers are the greatest. I want to join them when I grow up. Hey, maybe you can work for them.
I'm guessing the badgers are guards, because when he first said badgers, I assumed he meant like the animal badger.
Okay, see ya. I gotta get back to my yard.
You're not even anywhere near your yard. Who's this person? Matron. Let's talk to the matron. Wait, not fighter. Fighter is not the talker. Yes, what is it? Well met, I'm Edgar Corhall. Oh, you are new around here, aren't you? We haven't been getting as many visitors around here lately. I'm Matilda. I live here with my 2 sons and 8 grandchildren. A grandmother? Wow, you are beautiful. Why, you don't look a day past 30. Thank you. I've been fortunate to retain some of my youthful looks. But I assure you, those 8 kids out there are my grandchildren. Perhaps you'll allow me a few minutes for questions. What more would you like to know, sweetie? Things seem pretty peaceful here. For the most part, yes, but those brothers, Philikin and Percy, have been bickering over the big barn of theirs for a few years now. Hate to see real trouble come of it, if you know what I mean. Hey, whoever's got the biggest club. Philikin's such a sweet man at heart, and his children are wonderful. It's just a shame that 2 grown men, brothers even, can't solve such a simple dispute. Any more questions? You seem to be doing pretty well here. My 2 sons keep things running pretty well ever since my Ingo passed away. I keep busy with their kids, though. I could imagine. Do you ever have time to get out at all? I don't get out too much anymore. Mostly just out to the Grove on occasion. It's been a bit lonely since I lost my Ingo. Alright. That wasn't super important. We're learning more about this brother feud, though. Which apparently is a thing.
No problem.
That we have to pay attention to, maybe. Or not. Maybe we can just ignore it and wander off. Who knows? Let's go find more people to talk to, though. That was a weird pathing he kind of like.
Right away.
I'm guessing this is the other guy's house. There's a maiden, a girl, a farmer, and a boy. Let's talk to maiden number 1.
Hi!
Nice to meet you, miss.
My name is Melanie. I live here with my father Philikin, my older sister Thea, my younger sisters Lorith and Louisa, and my little brother Hayden. Isn't he the cutest little thing?
She points to a family portrait on the wall. That's quite a family. Is your poor father raising you on his own?
Since our mother passed on, he's hired Roddy, the manservant. But none of us like Roddy too much. I wish father would get out more.
What's wrong with Roddy?
Oh, nothing really. He just apes everything father says and does. I wish he'd be a little more fun. Our mama could really make us laugh. How I miss her.
Well, I'm sad to hear about your mother. My condolences.
Thank you. It's been hard without mother, especially on the little ones. But we're going to get through this.
That's a spirit. Good luck to you. That was actually not our rogue either. That was our fighter. Who's the other maiden? I'm Edgar Corhall. Nice to meet you. My name is Ethlia. I'm afraid you'll have entered a house of sorrow. That sounds rather dramatic. What happened? My father has been obsessed with work since the passing of my mother, and he hasn't even noticed I've fallen in love with Merrick, the carpenter's brother. Why let the old man stand in the way? Just get married. If it were that simple. You see, Merrick is of the St. Cuthbert, and I am of the Old Faith. Such a delicate balance cannot be disturbed easily. I'm afraid I'll never be with my true love. Well, perhaps I can find some way to help. I'll see you later. Okay, we're gonna have to go deal with a religious problem. I don't want no city folk around here. Please leave me be. I come from afar, with some farm business to talk to you about. Sit your business, traveler. I have a barn I can sell you that's big enough to hold your surplus hay. Did my brother Percy put you up to this? He's trying to get our shared barn to himself. That's what I think. I'll be fodder for an ochre jelly before I let him have that barn to himself. Perhaps I should go speak with your brother then. Where does he live? He lives just to the south of here. Yes, go visit him and that meddling wife of his, then, and leave me be. You're a very grumpy person. By Biori, it smells like manure around here. Then get off my land! What if I could... Oh, okay, so he just wants me to go talk to his brother. Okay. Let's go talk to the brother then. Why is everyone so grumpy in this game? Also, that's a giant barn. Let's be clear. That's more than enough for 2 very small farms. Like, look, there's no way that this amount of crops and... Well, to be fair, I don't know where this guy's crops are. Would ever fill up that entire barn. I mean, he's got a handful of chickens as well. But unless he's storing like 100 million eggs, that's not going to be a problem. Good to see you again, Percy. Things would appear to be going well for you here. Teachers don't know. We really can't do anything about this problem, I see.
No problem.
No one apparently cares. Alright, well, let's wander over this way. There's someone here, a guard. I'm guessing that's a badger. They're using flails, it looks like. They're kind of small on the screen, admittedly. Let's see what's inside here. This is a house with a woman and a villager. Apparently doesn't even get to be... Greetings. Hello, sir. I am Edgar Corhall. Well met, Edgar. My name is Hroth Renton, and I'm captain of the local militia. Oh, okay, so he's got a name. I'm a traveler new to this town and I'm looking for directions. I was told that, is there something or someone specific you need to find? I was told there's a Black Jay who lives in this town. Would you know where I could find him? Black Jay lives up on the northwest side of town, across the street from the church. He's a bit of a loner though and doesn't take too kindly to strangers. Got some more questions? How long you lived here? I've lived here for a very long time indeed, having raised 2 sons, Otis and Elmo, with my wife Lilla. Elmo lives here with us, the other has gone away. Otis, what happened to him? Otis is our oldest boy, big and strong like our Elmo too, but he took up with some gentleman a few years back seeking his fortune. We haven't heard from him since. That's too bad, I'm sure he'll turn up. Where can I find Elmo? I'm afraid Elmo's a bit over fond of brew and is probably down at the inn of the Welcome Wench. It's in the center of town, you can't miss it. Alright, thanks, I'll go look for him there. I'm not sure why I need to go look for this man. Hi, a wild man! Oh, that's my barbarian, right. People don't like barbarians because, you know, they're barbarians. Do you need something? Not particularly.
I say yes.
But apparently my character does. Alright, that's the edge of the map. Let's continue this way then. So we've talked to the brothers, they're idiots. Can't really solve their problem. It is a bit choppy, admittedly. And sometimes my group just deselects. I'm not sure why. Is there like a select all button? I know there's a select all button, but is there a hotkey for it? I wonder. Is there a key bindings tab? You know what? I'm gonna go like this. Party banter can be interesting, but doesn't need to be on all the time. We should also check our, like, maybe 3D volume needs to turn up. Maybe that's the cutscenes. Everything else is relatively loud. Alright, we have some people. We have a good wife, a leather worker. Hey, it's the leather worker. No, that's the wrong guy. We're looking for a carpenter. Anyways, let's go talk to people. Hi, my name's Edgar Corhall. Nice to meet you, Edgar. I'm Jack Borton, the leather worker here in Hamlet. How may I help you? Interested in trading? In other words, you want to buy my ragged clothing? Nope. Okay, well, I thought I'd give it a shot. What else do we got kicking around? Do you want to buy my hide armor? Sold. Take that away. What about that club? Nope. No dice on the club. I think we can just honestly throw out the farmer gear, but whatever. What else do we have in here? Yes, what do you want? Hi, I'm Edgar Corhall. Nice to meet you, Edgar. I am Lisbeth. I'm the wife of Jack here and the town leather worker. Or sorry, Jack here, the town leather worker. Good to meet you, Lisbeth. Your husband seems quite busy. Our little village just keeps growing. It's good for business, but it keeps my poor Jack so busy. He doesn't have much time to spend with me and the kids. Well, good luck to you. See you. I like that. She's like, I am feeling bad because my husband won't spend time with me. Yeah, well, see ya. Well, good luck with that. Maybe you should sit down and have a conversation about time commitments. We're gonna skip the inn for now. We're gonna continue to explore around a little bit more first. The blacksmith is working very late at night. Oh, what brings you out of the woods? I am Crescent Dole. That's our barbarian. Let's use our rogue. Our barbarian is 9 intelligence. He's actually below human intelligence. I'd like to browse your wares. What do you have? He's got a katana just kicking around. And scimitar, it looks like. Sometimes it doesn't, like, give you... You have to kind of wait on it a second and like move. It's weird to get it to highlight. I just want to check if he has ammo. Okay, if we need quiver of arrows, he does have some. He doesn't have any coral bolts though, which is weird. Anyways, at least he has some items for later on when we inevitably need them. My group keeps... Oh, I see. If you like... Oh, you can't go there. Oh, okay. There must be like a fence here or something. No, we definitely can go that way. I'm very confused, but that's okay. We're in the building now. Doesn't look like there's anyone in here. At all. So that's not an important building. Let's go to this one then. That might be a church or the mayor's building. There's a lot of houses in Hamlet. It's actually pretty big. That's going to be the church. That is very clearly the church. Alright, good enough. No, there's, well, a carpenter. This is the person we need to talk to. Carpenter. What can I do for you? Nice to meet you. My name is Elira Soren. Nice to meet your acquaintance there. Elira Soren. He wipes the sweat off his brow. I'm Rick Lincoln, the town carpenter. I'm kind of busy here at the moment. Nice place you have here. Have you lived here in Hamlet long? The man appears a bit agitated. I've been here 2 years already. Now please excuse me, I have some important work to do here. Maybe it's his son. I'm Merrick Lincoln. I work here with my older brother, Rick, as the town carpenters. It's kind of lonely around here. Seem like plenty of folk around here to me. Sure, I suppose, but they do not seem to include us. We're definitely treated as outsiders here, and I suspect we will be until our beards turn gray. Rick is especially concerned. He wants to be part of this growing town, and then there's my problem. What's your problem? Suddenly looks up at you. I'm sorry, but I do not wish to burden you with my problems. I do appreciate your concern, though. May I impose upon you to answer more questions? Any bandits around here? Not recently, but I heard a rumor there may be some close by. I hope not here in Hamlet. Alright. Well, there might be bandits around, which is weird because no one's ever mentioned a bandit until this point, but apparently we have a second sense about that kind of thing. And by second sense, I mean sixth sense about that kind of thing. And I keep deselecting my group. So what happens is if you click and drag even a little bit, you end up deselecting your party. So you gotta be a little careful about that. We'll go do one more building, and they'll probably call this the first episode. Who are you? What can I do for you? You can give me your... Doesn't seem like there's anything to loot in these places. That's the other thing, like... I'm looking around to rob some people, as, you know, as chaotic good people do. Sometimes you gotta rob people to save the world. That's just the way of the world. That's the hero's journey. It's not the actual adventure, it is how many people can you rob in a chaotic good manner. So I guess we're gonna call it here. We kind of did the first half of the town minus the inn. So in the next video we'll go there. Not there, because it doesn't have a door. There. Oh my god, there's so many places to go. I don't know if there's any more side quests to do. That looks like a cool place. I want to go see that. There are sheep. There's a youth standing in the middle of the field doing something. I have no idea. Anyways, and this is... what is that? Some sort of building that has a placard on it. Anyways, I'm sure some of these buildings will be quick to get through because they'll just have normal peasants in them. For now though, I'll leave you guys here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time.